A secret meaning or a nod to a Greek grandfather. Her grandmother was the queen, but Zara Tindall is no princess, even if her name may literally mean that. When Queen Elizabeth II died on September 8th, she was survived by 8 grandchildren, as well as 12 great-grandchildren. Many people might be hard-pressed to name any members of the extended royal family besides Princes William and Harry and their wives. All things being equal, William will one day reign on the throne now occupied by his father. Meanwhile, Harry has quite famously left the royal family for a new life in America. But the king's nephews and nieces remain largely out of the public eye. Of those, the closest to the throne after Prince William is Princess Beatrice, the daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Beatrice, who married Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi in 2020, is currently 9th in line to the throne. Even further down the line at 20th is Zara Tindall. She is unusual among the royal family in that she uses a surname as opposed to just a first name and title. Zara is the daughter of King Charles' sister Anne and Captain Mark Phillips. Zara was born on May 15, 1981. She was the first child of Anne and Phillips. Anne, the Princess Royal, is believed by some to be one of the hardest working members of the royal family, making more than 400 appearances a year in various capacities. In 2019, that number rose to around 500. The Times quotes historian Edward Owens as saying, "She's always recognized that the family can only enjoy the privileges of royal life if they work hard." Among her many charitable endeavors, Anne served as president of Save the Children for nearly 50 years, from 1970 to 2017, a role for which she was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Within the context of royal duties and the public attention her position attracts, Anne was keen to see that Zara and her older brother Peter have as much of a normal life as possible. To that end, she steadfastly refused to allow them to receive any titles, honors, and styles. In 2020, Anne discussed this decision with Vanity Fair, telling the publication, "I think it was probably easier for them, and I think most people would argue that there are downsides to having titles, so I think that was probably the right thing to do." And it seems Zara agrees.
My brother and I have both been able to do the things we've done, and I think we're very lucky, and it's worked.
There have also been personal family challenges with which the children have had to cope, namely the fact that Princess Anne and Mark Phillips divorced after nearly 20 years of marriage in 1992. Though titles were not part of Zara's life, wealth certainly has been. Like so many other women born into the British aristocracy, she attended prestigious boarding schools and then went to university, where she earned a degree in physical therapy. She also developed a fondness for riding horses and competed in the Olympics in 2012. These days, Zara lives a low-key life with her husband Mike Tindall, a former rugby player, whose surname she took after their marriage. The couple are the parents of 3 children, Mia, Lena, and Lucas. Meanwhile, Peter Phillips went on to become a successful marketing executive. So what does her name literally mean? Well, according to her mother, none other than Zara's uncle King Charles picked out that name for the newborn. When Zara was born, Anne's brother, then Prince Charles, suggested the name Zara, which is supposedly Greek for bright as the dawn. Other translations suggest it can mean rising like the sun, princess, seed, or flower. Of course, the British royal family speaks English, not Greek, and traditionally uses English names. So why the Greek reference? It could be that Charles was simply fond of the name, but there is actually a Greek connection to the royal family. Zara's grandfather Prince Philip was born in Greece, into what was at that time the Greek monarchy. That means Zara is at least part Greek, making it a fitting name for this little-known member of the British royal family.